relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, what's up, dog? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all here at Wild May Studios in beautiful Austin, Texas. I got the Booth Boys with me. What up, though, fellas?
What's up, Danny?
Yo.
What's up?
How y'all boys doing?
Pretty great.
Chilling, man.
Getting ready for this weekend, man. That's what we doing.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go to fucking Dallas. I'd say it like it was a bad thing.
What you doing in Dallas?
I'm playing a show at Action Bronson.
Oh, hell yeah.
So hopefully that should be fun to see the homie. I got Dave Landau in the house, man. How you doing, brother?
Good. How about you, man?
I'm doing great.
Thank you.
We were just sitting here chatting
All
about
burned up. It's nice.
old times in Michigan.
Yes. Yeah. Boblo Island.
Yeah, you got the Boblo shirt. Tell these people at home what Boblo Island is, man.
It's like if Walt Disney invented the crack epidemic. It's sort of it was just that you would take a ferry to an amusement park, and then, all day you'd be left there, and then you just take it back. And it was like right outside of Detroit or like Toledo by like Put-in Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just a crappy little amusement park, I think. I think we thought it was amazing because we were young.
I was so young when it was going on. I only been a few times as a kid. Like I told you, I got lost. I was lost on Boblo Island for fucking hours. And I ended up finding my mom out of nowhere. Yeah, it was Windsor. Was it Windsor?
It's the only place, though, where if you... Oh, is that it? There's pictures. Okay.
Yeah, there's no boat. I know the boat.
Wow, that was nicer than I remember.
Yeah. I think because we started going to Cedar Point and shit, and we was like, man, Cedar Point.
It's not even comparable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to lose a kid, it's good on an island because no one can take you, though. I mean, it sucks for you, the kid.
That is the weird thing about Michigan, man. Weird islands and shit around. What is the name? It's one like weird island that can't nobody go to. What's the name of that
Epstein.
shit? No.
It's right outside of Michigan?
Yes, right outside Detroit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't know this.
No, don't put a Michigan, like put island.
It's not Belle Isle.
Put restricted island,
That's
Detroit.
where everybody goes.
It's like this, and it makes noises and shit.
Really?
Yeah,
Belle
you can
Isle.
see it because I live downtown. I can see it from my window. Zug Island. That's the name
Zug.
of it.
Yeah. Well, I have a shirt that says Zug Island. That's because they make all the poison. Like they'll pay you a lot to work there.
Yeah, that's what I knew.
Because there's just like a poison cloud above it at all times, but you'll die in your 40s just riddled with tumors.
Yeah, Zug Island. I used to be able to, and they say it's making creepy noises and shit. It's so many like YouTube conspiracy videos about Zug Island.
Well, it looks like dystopian future where it's just all dark. It's all just resigned to one. I don't even know what they do on Zug Island.
Yeah, I mean, it's Chernobyl.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, like it's just they make...
It's fucking Chernobyl, man.
Yeah, they just make death. I don't know what
can't nobody go to Zug Island. What do they do on Zug Island?
Yeah, my friend was like Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
They blast furnaces.
See what I mean? Yeah, iron making machinery, raw materials. Coal, coke.
But yeah, because when you live downtown... When you live downtown at night and shit, it makes crazy ass noises. Yeah. Like you can talking about like scary shit. Like it literally sounds like ghosts or some shit.
Really?
And I used to be like, man, shit. And they'd be like, that's Zug Island. And I'd be like, man, what the fuck is going on, man?
I think there's a strip club on Zug Island.
Man,
like there's one place you can
bitches
eat.
Eyeballs falling out.
Yeah, just
twerking and shit.
3 tits, like Total Recall.
No fucking. They gonna Google that shit. Ain't no fucking.
I bet you there is. There is.
There's no fucking strip club on Zug Island. Zug Island is like fucking Don't get me wrong. Detroit have strip clubs in areas you would never think it would be a fucking strip club. Man.
Oh, yeah. Well, you grew up by 8 Mile where you see like...
it's like one every 3 blocks.
Yeah, it's the booby trap was there for a long time. And then they kept changing typhoons or tycoons.
The strip club scene in Michigan is wild. It's crazy.
It's a lot of broken people.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot of bullet holes in women.
It's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, it's very inexpensive if you'd like to have sex with...
I would say the Flight Club used to be great though.
Oh, on Michigan Avenue?
Right, not too far from the airport.
Yeah.
It used to be great. It did. I remember I went like maybe, it had to have been a while ago, but I remember I was like, this shit is, maybe I was just young and I thought these bitches was hot.
That's what I think it is.
Now that I'm of age and I understand what a woman is, these bitches look like crackheads in this motherfucker.
That's what it is. Like when you're young, you're like, wow, a naked woman. And now you're like, look at the track marks. Look at this.
Like you go to the Bazooki Lounge.
Yes.
The Bazooki.
Downtown
Yeah, it's crazy. And a bazooki. You were like, how they let you dance?
Yeah, I was just watching. I saw a guy just getting blown once in the bazooki
bazooki,
lounge,
yeah.
just sitting, but it wasn't like hidden.
That's what I used to like about Detroit strip clubs.
Well, yeah, it was pretty open.
It was lawless in them shits.
Yeah.
I was going to strip clubs when I was like 17, 16.
You just needed a fake.
Once I got old enough, like once I got like 21, I was like, I ain't going to no fucking strip club. Like I was already burnt out by them.
Did you do Canada too?
No, I never did Canada. The only reason why I never went to Canada because I remember when we were like in our senior year in high school and kids were like, because you can be 18 and drink over there.
Yeah.
And they would go over there and a couple of my homies that went over there and they got into a fight. And one of my homies was locked up all school year. And we used to be like, man, when he getting out? They're like, he got to wait to see the queen. I'm like, the queen? What year is this? He got to see a queen to get out of jail? Like, I'm never going to fucking Canada and doing no wrong.
I had a friend who was drunk driving a Neon, but it was a woman, a girl. And yeah, she barreled over somebody. He ended up living, but yeah, she was stuck over there for about 3 or 4 weeks. Because that's all you would do is get hammered. And then you'd come back, and the least drunk person is like talking to border security.
That's fucked
up. But you're just filled with it's just lines of drunk drivers.
Yeah,
because that's all you went there for.
No, the most fucked up part is I used to have a studio in Southwest, and you can make a mistake getting on the freeway, and next thing you know, you about to cross the border to Canada, and there's been so many people, and you can't turn around, you can't do nothing, you stuck.
Yeah, you have to talk to them.
Yeah, and there's been so many people that have went to jail just because they got on the wrong freeway.
Dude, we went through once and we had an ounce of mushrooms in a McDonald's bag.
You got passed?
Well, what happened was they pulled us over. And because my friend, we all had real IDs. My friend had a fake ID, or at least it was somebody else's. Mm-hmm. But it turned out the guy had a warrant in Canada, and we were like,
"How you have a warrant in Canada?"
I guess he was banned from there for a fight. Same reason.
Oh yeah.
So they were like, "You got to pull over now," and we're like, "Great that you brought your friend's fake ID because he was 17." Mm-hmm. So as we're getting out, my friend just grabs the McDonald's bag and goes, "Do you want to go through this, or can I just throw it away? It's trash." And the guy goes, "You can throw it out," and just threw it away. Otherwise,
that was slick.
Dude, it was so. We were all just pissing ourselves.
Every time, like when I'm touring and shit, and we got to go through Canada, it's always like a big deal. It's like we already know what it's about to be. They're about to pull us off the bus. They gonna go through everything. You know what I'm saying? Do all that shit. But luckily this time they didn't even search shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah, because I don't even smoke weed no more. But the homies, they was smoking and shit. I'm like, man, y'all better throw that shit out. Don't. And I felt bad because then we got through. I'm like, it would be the time where I'm sober and I'm telling everybody to throw their fucking drugs away. Where Canada don't even harass us and they just let us straight through. And now everybody looking at me like, you fucking dick. I felt bad about that shit, man. But yeah, man, Canadian, they don't play though. But you realize once you over there, because every time I've been over there, I never really had any bad shows. It's almost like I could see why they so.
No, the shows were great.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing too. They so used to artists and shit or people trying to come over there and the show get canceled. And they be like, I hope this and motherfuckers get be having cases and shit, and it's a wrap.
Yeah, I loved going over there, and then I was banned for 10 years for a DUI.
From here?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me over because you have a 10-year ban. So once you have a DUI in Michigan, they don't allow you.
I remember one time we was trying to get into Canada, and the opening act that I had with me, they just pulled his YouTube video up, and they like, nope, y'all can't get in. He got guns in his video. He a gangbanger and all type of shit, and they let me in because they looked at my video like, oh, he ain't doing shit. But they like, this motherfucker got guns. This nigga a gangbanger.
You're like, they're not in the car right now.
Yeah,
it's like stuff it.
But I do. I even like I was in Vancouver. I was like, I can live in Vancouver. Like it's fucking nice out there. But I see why it's so fucking expensive though.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I mean it's a decent. I mean I enjoy it. I mean I know that right now it's like Gestapo shit going on over there with freedom of speech.
Really?
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
I don't know shit, man.
Yeah, it's not good right now. Trust me.
I just restarted playing Cyberpunk for my third time.
Oh, really?
So I don't know. I know what's going on in fucking...
Dude, London, like the UK, all that stuff, it's all bad right now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. America's a good place. Well, maybe. We'll see.
All right. Let's spin the wheel. Spin the motherfucking wheel. Hobby horse riding. Now this is like people that ride horses for fun. I'm taking that as. Why is it a hobby?
I think they ride fake horses.
They do.
Oh,
it's adults that use the stick with the horse head on it, and they compete.
Oh, this is white people shit.
Yes, it is. No, black people wouldn't do this.
No.
This doesn't require athletics, so you guys aren't involved.
This is also fucking nerdy as fuck.
Yeah, it's not all white people, in fairness to white people.
Yeah,
like,
but this is actually creepy.
Yeah, dude, they're awful people. If anybody could get, if anybody could
Look at her.
If anybody
Oh
could
my God.
Get Christopher Reeves from a horse, it should be this bitch. I can't. Yeah, dude, it's not okay.
Lock this bitch up.
Dude, I hate these people, and they do it as competition. It's not even. You hope
She's trying to make it look cool too.
Yeah. Oh
How
God.
this bitch got a septum?
The
man.
closer they get to her, it's. Guy's just writing.
She looked like one of those fucking Flight Club strippers.
I know, dude. She does.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch?
She's practicing her moves for the weekend.
These
when she gets paid in Xanax.
This is worse than toe ring bitches right here. This is like the bottom of the barrel.
Oh yeah, well, I bet she's got some toe rings.
Look. Oh shit,
Look
she hit that bitch.
There's young people that do it.
I mean, I can see a kid like.
Yeah, if you're 5.
But you're fucking an adult. Like if a girl told me this is what she do for fun and she competes and shit, instant like boner killer.
Well, you know that if she does this, she just hates you. Like
she hates herself.
Herself, you, her dad.
It's a really big community who support one another. I bet so, because ain't nobody else fucking with this shit.
Well, you have to support one.
Look,
so you always are going to get
fucking
this.
weirdos, man.
Yeah, like you're just going to get that, whatever that is. Here's a...
This is like the female version of incels.
It is.
Femcels. This is femcel shit right here, man. This is you're not getting no dick being a fucking hobby horseback rider, man.
What's odd is you could still probably get dick. Because you just be like, all right, I understand. It's great, your hobby
These
horse.
bitches might be disgusting when you think about it.
I bet you they're disgusting.
The whole fucking broomstick in her pussy. All right, man.
They might love it.
I'm getting out of this. I can't take these. And they get, oh man.
They might, one in her mouth, one in her ass.
Yeah, she disgusting.
It's just
she disgusting though. I'm not down. I know for a fact this is a nasty one.
See, that's my problem is I like trash, and the fact that just makes me feel like she's attainable, that she's ridiculous.
I know she's nasty.
Yeah, like she's obviously gross.
But might be a little too nasty, like into some weirdo horse play.
Oh, she's got to be.
Kind of shit.
That's true.
That's nasty. All right, we're going to hop in some Axe Danny's. This is killing me. This is this is not Goon Cave material at all. This is nasty. All right.
Axe Danny.
Oh, God.
First up, we got, you can hit me up, Ask Danny, Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. It's Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. First up, we got C and Ghost. What's up, Danny? I hooked up with a high-powered, top of her field, blonde white woman I met on Bumble during the week of my birthday. After 3 expensive days, we had sex for 4 hours in a hotel suite. Afterwards, she told me she had feelings for me and it was all good. Texted her next day, all good. The day after that, shot her a text, never heard from her again. That was 3 weeks ago. Do I try to follow up or is it a done deal? She just wanted some free dinners and some D. At the very least, I got some birthday sex. Mad respectful. Shouts out to George. No, I think she's telling you the dick was trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what that is. Bitches ghost niggas too. I think yeah.
Was the dinner Applebee's?
He had her in the suite.
Could have been bad dick and bad dinner. Yeah, but what suite? Comfort suites? Or was it? It depends on which place.
Yeah. I would take that as I wouldn't at any time, you keep going in with it. You might be, or she possibly could have been cheating though. Sometimes that's what the thing is. She already had a man. She just wanted to get some strange.
That's true.
She got her fix.
She had to delete her burner.
Yeah, because sometimes, she just feel like, I just wanted to figure it out. I love my man even more now, and she just feel bad about it. So now she had to ghost you. But I would say for the most part, it's nothing good.
No, her personal hall pass, yeah.
Anytime, yeah, and if you keep hitting her up, at this point, you stalking.
If they're not responding, the thing you want to do is keep begging. Yeah, that's really hot for a woman.
It's over with.
Yeah, don't keep trying.
Yeah, if anything, just fall back. She might get the urge.
That's what I mean. If you stop,
she might get the urge a few months. She might holler back. Only thing you got to keep it pushing, brother.
Yeah, but you don't have to every 3 days. Like, how you feeling? You up? Hey.
But it is fucked. I mean, you fuck with a bad bitch, it fuck with your brain.
Yeah.
You're like, man, that bitch was bad. 4 hour sex is crazy though.
It's unnecessary.
I've done a lot of coke and I've had nights, but it wasn't 4 hours. Like I probably hung with a bitch 12 hours, probably fucked for about an hour.
No, as a former...
Right when the sun was coming up and the dick started working again. And be like, all right, let me get this in.
I was going to say, yeah, I've had, I'm a former cokehead and alcoholic. I can't imagine.
We was doing a lot of weird shit before we got to that point, but... But 4 hour sex is crazy.
I'll be honest, after 35 minutes, it's just going to be just trying to jam it in there. I'm sorry.
I remember, I've started taking Viagra a little too young.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah. So
Coke will do that to you.
It was some times where it was a strong dong.
Yeah, it'll get.
And I was putting pressure on bitches, and I've had that pelvic region just sore the next day. Like, damn, you was beating it like that. You can't even walk type shit. So I know 4 hours is crazy. And that's probably another thing too. She probably like, man, this nigga fuck too crazy.
Yeah,
this nigga had my pussy sore than a motherfucker. I'm not trying to go back to that.
My husband found out I was limping.
Like 4 hour dick?
Yeah,
like just crazy? 4 hours of dick? It's crazy, man. So you might have overdid it.
It seems like a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
I think it's why. That's why.
That's like 3 basketball games.
Yeah, and I don't know. I was raised Catholic, so the second I come, I just feel shame. So I don't think I'd stick around for 3 more hours.
All you got is a strong 15 minutes from me right now.
At least, yeah. I'd be like, this will work for 15.
I'd be like, hold up. If you ain't nut, it's over.
Yeah, one of us will enjoy it.
I got 15 minutes of loving for you, baby.
I wish I could do more.
TD, Tutty, taking it to the house. Whatever you call a touchdown, they matter more at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sportsbook partner of the NFL. Ready to place your first NFL bet? Try betting on something simple like a player to score a touchdown. I'm so excited that the NFL season is back. I can't wait to have fun playing DraftKings with all my friends, sitting around every Sunday, having pizza, watching a game. So you ready to do a touchdown dance on your own? Score big with DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 place to bet touchdowns. So it's nothing more exciting than NFL Sunday, hanging out, and you can place your bets and make your money with DraftKings. Everyone here at YMH Studios use it, so get over right now. The game comes on every Sunday, and get ready to place your bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code DannyB. That's code DannyB. New customers to get $250 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and get 1 month of NFL Plus Premium. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. When you think of business that are selling through the roof like Aloe or Skims, yes, they have a great product and marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the business that is making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that's Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. Home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts are going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell, wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Shopify is great for up-and-coming businesses. You can get your product out there, and they have a great clientele of people that's coming to them to buy. So businesses that sell more, sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Aloe or Skim uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DannyB to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/DannyB. All right, next up we got Big Boy, Big Mad. Hey, Danny, I work with someone who has anger issue and is overweight. How do I tell them to change their lifestyle without coming off offensive? Carson L. Yeah, I have seen that where people that are overweight are very angry because you got to understand, man, just being big, it's probably so painful, man. Like just doing normal shit, just getting up. I had a friend fucking sneezed and broke his back.
You serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that big, he sneezed and broke his back. Or even just doing normal shit, sitting down on the toilet. That shit probably hurt so fucking bad to stand back up. Or just doing like movement, like just a quick jerky movement or something like that. To be big, you in pain all the time, so I'm pretty sure angry. And then they hungry all the time too.
Well, your body
wants... I be hangry.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of times where I just see myself just snapping and being upset about shit. And I'm like, damn, I didn't eat today.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, every time you stand up, too, you're just feeling pins and needles because you're carrying around all this weight and your doctor keeps telling you they're going to take your toes if you don't stop. And then you're addicted to sugar, though, which is honestly the #1 drug in America. Yeah. So it's like your body's constantly craving poison, so you're constantly pissed off, and then you just feel like shit.
I've never watched a episode of My 600-Pound Life and seen a happy motherfucker.
No, nobody's.
Some motherfuckers be the most depressed motherfuckers out there in my life. I only watch that shit to feel better about myself.
Oh yeah, that's why you don't go to the gym. Yeah, you just hear just that guy telling them they're going to die.
Yeah,
there's been no other news, by the way, for any of them.
So yeah, I think just big people, they in pain all the time. You ever had sciatica? That shit is, boy, I had sciatica, man, and I got sciatica from playing NBA 2K for too long. I don't know nobody else that got a fucking injury playing a video game, but I had sciatica. But it probably came from I was drinking a lot at the time. It probably came from I was living very unhealthy, but I had sciatica for like months.
Oh, dude.
And like waking up every day, it's like you feel like I want to say like your leg is asleep, because you just feel that tingly pins.
Yeah,
feeling in your legs.
That's what I mean.
And it feels, and I could barely sit up straight. I could barely stand up straight. I couldn't even, like, sitting in a chair would be like death.
Yeah, and you're just trying to wiggle your toes and it hurts more.
Man, I would wake up every morning just praying that it went away. And this was during COVID too. So I was like going to the hospital for this was like not a thing. Now, which is crazy, I see so much sciatica shit on TV now. Oh, they got all type of buy yourself at home. It was nothing out there for me. Like, I was on Amazon, like, any sciatica, like, what can I get?
Well, no, after they locked everybody inside, all of a sudden we have a sciatica problem in this country.
Maybe everybody has sciatica.
Yeah, it's just been
now that I think about it,
and
that probably was like an epidemic, man.
Yeah,
but that shit, it was the worst shit ever, man. So I can imagine a big person probably gets sciatica a lot.
Oh, I would imagine. Well, it's a lot of things. I mean, it really is too. It just breaks down to like a sugar craving, like any other addiction too. Like, a lot of big people are angry. And if you can carry your weight, they're not.
Yeah.
Like, lots of people are big that are happy. But it's when you're like, what's the word? Morbidly obese. Yeah.
I had a homie that was like real fat, and he wanted to lose the weight and shit too. But then he was like, man, if I lose the weight, I'm going to have all the skin hanging.
Yeah, you're like, you
and
should
like, then
still.
that's a whole nother next level problem.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, imagine just being in that prison of your body.
Yeah, it's like, if it looks silly, it's like I have drapes. My friend,
which look worse than being fat, to be honest with
it does. If you don't have the money to get it trimmed off.
If that shit looks disgusting, man.
And then if
look
you
like you're melting.
Yeah, and then if you can't afford new clothes, everything you wear just shows that you had gastro bypass.
Oh, that shit is horrible, man. All right.
My friend Gary had, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I said my friend Gary, he had 3 heart attacks by the time he was 40.
Fuck.
But he looks like just like Chris Farley, but still refuses to lose the weight.
Damn. And that's just all from diet shit or?
Diet, smoking, drink, all that shit, yeah.
All right. Next we got Sports Would Tear Us Apart. What's up, Danny? I'm in a pretty solid relationship with this real cool girl that I met back in the spring. We clicked pretty quickly, and we've been dating almost 6 months now. As you may know, football season is around the corner. Since we met and been dating during the offseason, the topic was never brought up till recently. The other day, I learned my girl's a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan. The problem is, I'm a passionate Philadelphia Eagles fan. Do you think an Eagles and Cowboy fan can fuck peacefully, or is this sports rivalry going to lead to fights? Love the pod. Fly Eagles fly. Shouts out to Daddy Clash. Nah, man, you can't. I mean, I've never been that passionate. I mean, obviously, Michigan, I'm a Piston fan. But I've never really been that passionate about a team where I would hate another person for liking another team. So I don't know. But I do know I know the Eagles, Philadelphia is like a crazy diehard fan base. Yeah. And Dallas is the same way. So I don't know. I can't say I really, I just never felt that passionate about a sports team. And I mean, obviously, I'm a Piston fan. So and living in Detroit, the fucking Lions, we've been let down so much. We've been
even last year, people were like, how did that feel? I'm like, better than every other year. I don't know.
It felt worse to me.
It really,
I was crushed. I really felt crushed. I was in Vegas. I bet on the game and shit. I was like, yes, man. I bet it all.
Oh, dude.
And it looked so good. I was like, ooh, I'm about to buy a new watch.
Oh, man.
I think I was the one.
That first half was really something.
I think I jinxed it because I was already counting my marbles.
Oh,
before I knew it, I was in the casino smoking cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes no more. I was in that motherfucker looking like a loser because I was. I felt horrible, man.
Yeah, I was watching it with my son, so he's 9, but so halfway in, I'm like, we lost, but this is the best we've ever done. So you have to realize you're alive for this.
And everybody is so up in spirits about this next season. I don't even trust it.
Dude, how can you be?
I just like, man, I think I'm converting, man. I've been in Texas too long. I think I'm gonna be a Houston Texan fan.
I like being a Lions fan though, because I feel like it's a lot like life. You're always let down. Maybe that sounds bad, but like if I don't build up hope, I never have to feel the sadness. You built up hope.
Yeah,
You bet on it.
I was like, we going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
it was already lit. You
see,
know what I'm saying?
If you didn't have that hope,
yeah, you
still
still had it in the
better.
back of your mind. You still had it in the back of your mind. Something's going to go wrong
right?
Here. And my dumb ass did an all-in. I could have bet the spread and still won. I didn't bet the spread.
I just knew it. I'm like,
bad.
something's going to happen. There's no way they're going to... Just because I've been to too many games where it's like, we got Barry Sanders now, all the way to, we got Dan Campbell
We
now.
done retired so many players early. Fucking
yeah.
Barry, man. All right. Next thing, we got keep your head up. Hey, Danny, I've always been on the smaller side of people, and I'm at a time in my life where it started to affect my mental state. I'm a pretty confident guy, but constantly there have been days where I look in the mirror and see a weak-ass bitch. I try to keep my head up and not let the thoughts affect how I move, but I was wondering if these days where you feel down on yourself, how you take your mind off those thoughts. Thanks, Danny. You're the realest person on the internet. Shouts out to Kane B. I was telling the fellas here, man, I've been having a tough week myself. And I don't know, man. That's something that you can't really, I really struggle with that too, man. But I feel like if you're struggling with the way you look, it's obviously you got to take the steps to feel confident about yourself, man. I don't know, man. I'm really lost with that one.
Yeah, I feel great about myself.
I just never really, but I don't know. I guess that would be a thing. I've always been, I remember I was in like the 5th grade. I was like 6 feet.
Were you really?
Yeah. And I couldn't play basketball for shit, which sucks. Because, everybody be like, man, you got a hoop. And I was like, man, I'm trash. And I would like try out for teams and shit, and I would never make them.
Dude, I was the biggest kid in 8th grade, and then 9th grade rolled around, and everybody had a growth spurt but me. It's like, you going out for football? I'm like, yeah, I will. And then that came around, and I'm like, guess not.
But that is the fucked up thing about me, is that I was 6 feet.
Yeah, you were ready.
In 5th grade, and I'm only like 6'1" now.
Yeah, like you had your growth spurt at like 10.
Yeah, I didn't grow no more. Right. So even if I would have tried to have those hoop dreams of going to the NBA, I probably wouldn't have made it because I didn't grow no more. But I did start smoking weed and shit early.
That's the problem, is over the summer I started smoking weed, drinking, and started smoking cigarettes. 2 packs of Newports a day, which is probably why I'm 5'6" and I wear a size 11 shoe because nothing grew on me properly.
Do you think that's like a Michigan thing? People just start doing shit like that?
Dude,
early?
It seems to be the common age, like 13, 14. Like you dabble a little earlier, but then you go all in.
Because I remember like on weekends, my grandma always kept like a case of beer. And we would like go steal her beer on the weekends.
Oh, same with my grandma.
Drink her beer.
Yeah, then later it turned into her Vicodin. But I mean, at one point, like she...
But even that, I was like in the 6th grade drinking beers and shit every weekend.
Yeah.
Feeling horrible though. Like it never was a good time. Of throwing up, all type of shit.
Dude, never. Well, my grandma was, she was a recovering alcoholic, right? But she had this old Detroit mansion that was like completely like worn down and like destroyed and whatever. She was nuts. But in her basement, she's like, I'll build a casino for the kids, like not even realizing that that's like horrible to introduce them to at a young age, to have like blackjack tables and shit. And she also had a bar. So for other people to drink if they came over. So we'd like learn how to make drinks out of like a recipe book. And we were like 9 and 10 years old, like just sitting there like fixing drinks, not really realizing what we were doing. While at the same time we're playing roulette and like slot machines.
Hilarious.
Dude.
What the fuck?
But yeah, with this guy, I would just say honestly, like nobody likes how they look.
Yeah.
Nobody's satisfied. Like you just got to put one foot in front of another. I'm massively like I deal with depression all the time.
Me
like
too, man.
Yeah, and it's like you want to kill yourself, but it's like like I have my son, and that's the thing that keeps me going. Other than that's a lot of pressure for him, but you just got to keep moving forward. Like the only thing you can do is like you're gonna die one day. So why take it away from yourself early? Just keep trying to do the best you can and just take it. It's so cliche to recovery, but one day at a time means just like if you can get through the day, that's all that matters.
And it is corny to say that like time heals all wounds and some shit. Because when I be thinking about the shit that I be like sad about or be fucked up about, like when it's all over with, I be like, man, I'm a bitch ass nigga, man. Why the fuck am I crying about that kind of? It'd never really be that serious, man. So I would say, if anything, man. It's somebody out there for anybody. So I don't know. I would just say me. I've always been kind of cool and shit. All right. Next up we got Mama Bear. Hi, Danny. I'm a 16-year-old from Poland. I was invited to a sleepover at one of my friend's house. The dude lives like 25 miles from me. My mom says I can't go even though she know who the guy is. I guess it's because most of the people there will be drinking. I never drink, though, and she knows it. I even offered her to call a friend's parents, but she didn't give a fuck. What do I do in this situation? Christoph. Oh, I'm sorry, Christoph, but yeah, man, sleepovers is crazy. I remember my sleepovers as a kid, and we never was doing wholesome shit. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, I mean, your mom's probably she's doing it for all the right reasons.
Well, also, if you're 16,
yeah,
what are you going to do?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're not getting invited to a sleepover.
You about to go fuck,
It's
man.
an orgy for teenagers.
Yeah, like
it's some 25 miles from your mom.
Yeah, sleepover at 16 is crazy. That one part didn't click to me because sleepovers that's like elementary school kind of shit.
Yeah, and even then we were doing stuff we weren't supposed to.
Watching porn and shit.
Right.
You know, fucking playing, you know.
It was
like,
either porn or Faces of Death.
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah.
Farting on each other's heads and shit
Oh,
when
yeah.
motherfuckers go to sleep.
Pranking somebody.
We were doing all that kind of shit. Like, it was never wholesome content. No. It was always some fucked up shit. I wouldn't let my kid go sleep over at anybody else. Now, we got the internet now. Y'all better get on FaceTime or something. Y'all better just get on a Zoom call, have a Zoom over, do some shit like that. Ain't no fucking pulling up. That shit is over with.
What parents are just like, yeah, you can have all your friends sleep over. It'll be fun, boys and girls. I'd be like, what?
I lost my virginity at my sister's sleepover.
Did you really?
Yeah, at 13. See, think about it. That right there, that's where the line gets drawn.
That's why your mom's right.
My sister had all her girlfriends over. I was like, oh, I'm getting some pussy tonight. I was on the hunt.
And it worked, though.
Yeah, I got busy.
Did they think you're 6'1" at the time?
Yeah.
See, that's...
I was tall.
Yeah.
No, but the girl, we were already kind of like flirting and it was already some shit. You know, I already kind of knew I was going to hit. I just needed the opportunity. And I was at, that's back in the day. I couldn't stay outside past the street lights.
Exactly.
But she was like the neighborhood nasty. Everybody was hitting, so I was
the practice girl.
Yeah,
we all had one.
Yeah, so I was like, ooh,
that's who I lost my virginity.
And then when I found out she was coming to the sleepover, I was like, oh hell yeah,
yeah,
I'm definitely getting some pussy.
Yeah,
I was so thirsty for it too, man. And I remember because my grandma lived next door to me, and I was supposed to be at my grandma's house, but I just waited. My mom went to sleep and all that, and I snuck back over.
Yeah, she had like 3 houses, right?
Yeah, on the west side, but this was on the east side.
Okay,
so it was just my mom and then my grandma lived next door, so we were supposed to be at my grandma's house, but then when everybody went to sleep. My mom and my grandma went to sleep. I had snuck back over. And we did the thing, I remember the condom kept slipping off. My dick was all little and shit. Every stroke. I'm watching these pornos. I'm thinking I got the long dong silver.
Yeah.
I'm pulling back too far. Motherfucker keep falling off.
Yeah, you're watching like the Peter North, Ron Jeremy pornos of the day.
I'm like, my dick ain't that big. It humbled me. But I remember the craziest part about that, I mean, obviously I'm 13 years old. I'm way too young to be having sex.
Right.
I remember just going back to my grandma's house and just laying on the couch and shit, and it was like, damn, that's all it wasn't what it's cracked up to be. Like I just felt like I didn't feel fulfilled in it. I'm like, that wasn't really what I thought it was.
Oh yeah, your first time is more or less just sort of like
it was just awkward, and she was already a pro.
Well, yeah.
She was like doing all type of crazy, like moaning and scratching my back and all kind of shit. I'm like,
well, she's riding a 13-year-old at a sleepover.
I mean, she was 14.
Oh, well,
granted,
yeah.
But it was like.
So she was well versed at 14.
She was doing shit I know I wasn't doing.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm like, damn, this is crazy. I mean, I was jacking off by then.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh man, this sucked.
No, the first girl I was with, we were 14. Yeah, it was the same thing where I was like, I think I love her. Like I was just stupid. And then I go over there and there's like another guy in the basement with her. It's like you basically show up and there's like a line. You're like, oh, this is cool.
Fuck?
Yeah.
That's why, yeah. So sleepover would be that's off limits.
Hell no,
you can't go to the sleepover. But yeah, I remember. Yeah, then as I lost my virginity, I didn't have sex again for like 3 years.
Oh, just that dry spell?
Yeah. I was 30. By the time I was 16, I was dying. Like, hold up, I thought it wasn't that good, but I need to run it back.
Yeah, you're just thinking in your mind.
I need to run it back, man.
Yeah, by 13 and a half, you're like, it's great.
All right, man. We get ready to get up out of here, man. You got some shit you want to plug?
Sure. People can go to davelandau.com. I got upcoming dates in Charlotte, North Carolina. Some other dates coming up. I have a ton of dates in Michigan around Detroit. But you can go to davelandau.com and check out my show, Normal World.
All right, let's spin the wheel one more time and we'll get up out of here. Fucking roofies. Why the fuck y'all got roofies?
It's going to land on roofies, isn't it?
Ketamine therapy.
Oh.
You know about this?
Yeah, I used to a lot of K. I know it wasn't.
I mean, but the fact that it's like being like people are doing it like in hospitals and like it's like supposed to be like a thing for like mental health and all this kind of shit. I think they're saying the same thing. They're going to do the same thing with Molly soon, like MDMA.
That was originally used for AIDS patients to comfort them during death. Yeah,
really?
Before they made it illegal. Yeah, before it became a street drug.
I love Molly, man.
Oh, dude. I loved dude, acid and ecstasy combined too back in like the late 90s.
Flipping?
Oh, boy, was that fun. Hippie flipping was fun, but candy flipping would last way longer.
What is hippie flipping?
Mushrooms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never candy flipped. I had a homie that did that shit, and he was like, I would never do that fucking shit again.
Oh, dude, I loved it. Like, I love K though. Like, I've been talking to a therapist for the same reason, because being in recovery, he's like, you could take a certain amount. I'm like, I couldn't. I don't think I could because I've done it before. But yeah, I was arrested with ketamine that they didn't find on me.
I never liked ketamine. It was never like my thing. I mean, I only done it when all the coke was done. All the coke gone and somebody has some. All right, I'll sniff anything at this point.
Special K was pretty prevalent in Detroit, way more than cocaine for a while.
I just didn't like it. Just made me like this. I'm like, it didn't. But I have seen people go into like the K hole type.
The K hole lock was what you wanted.
I never got that far with it, but it was never my thing. But I think as far as like being used for like mental health and therapy and type of shit like that, I'm down with any drug. I feel like if they think, if they approved this shit, you know what I'm saying, they really feel like it could help people, man, I'm down, because a lot of these drugs aren't bad. Like, we're not gonna fucking approve crack.
No,
a heroin.
Well, they might, but like it's.
But I think for the most part, man, all that shit should be like, to be. If it's given to you by a doctor and it's like, I think that shit is great, to be honest.
Well, the problem right now, too, with like SSRIs and antidepressant medicine is a lot of that's given to you. It's prescribed to an extent where you're so depressed you can't get out of bed. They'll give you just enough. Mm-hmm. But why do you think it also comes with a suicide warning label? Yeah. Because it'll help you kill yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, the reality is like we give this stuff to people as a Band-Aid. Like, we don't know what the human brain's capable of, and each individual person feels depending on the drug. So if they're willing to test any drug that's willing to help any human being, that's what they should be doing. They shouldn't just be going, take Prozac, take Zoloft, take whatever, the stuff that is all proven to not really work.
And also, like, I guess... some people have addictive. I know I have an addictive personality. Yeah, and I guess that's how the opioid epidemic started.
Yeah, of course.
With them giving to people, then they get cut off their fucking health insurance or something. Now they got to find that on the street. So I guess it is some pros and cons to the shit. You put a motherfucker on ketamine, now he on the block looking for crack.
Well, yeah. If you put him on a nut, or you're just drowning in a hot tub. Like if you just do way too much of it. But yeah, it's like I worked at a pharmacy in the late '90s, and it was I shouldn't have been. It's not a good place to work, but it was during the opiate boom. So it's like you could just take shit from the pharmacy. They didn't really pay any attention.
Man, you was the man in the hood working at the pharmacy. Good.
Oh, shit. When you took Valiums, you just sold the 5s or 10s for $5 or $10. But you just put enough in a cigarette cellophane to where you wouldn't get caught. Mm-hmm. But yeah, at that time, though, you'd see like, what was it? Not, why am I thinking opioid? Oxycontin. Yeah. It was brand new, dude. And it was like sponsors would come in. They'd have pens. They'd have everything. Like, that was pushed on America hard.
Yeah, that's like, it fucked America up.
Yeah, shit. It did. Yeah.
That shit is crazy. All right, man. We out of here, man. Love y'all motherfuckers. Shouts out to fucking Dave, man. Thank you for coming through, man.
Dude, thanks for having me.
Man. Hell yeah, man. But yeah, man. See y'all motherfuckers same time, same channel. Love y'all motherfuckers. Peace.